Going forward in future videos and other projects, I will be using a 1 to 10 scale. Given the general ambiguity that can come with something like that, when you add in personal taste and other such anomalies, I have decided to throw together a quick guide to help both clarify and, as a more selfish note, add a non-reaction or playthrough video to my February lineup. Waffling aside, let's get started with explaining this mess of numbers I'll be using going forward, with some examples when applicable. Starting off at the top, we have number 10. This is a perfect game. Literal perfection, where I would change nothing about it. And so far, nothing has filled that pedestal for me, but should I ever find such a game, I promise I won't shut up about it. Much to everyone's chagrin and annoyance. So, if you think you do have a game that could fill that role, let me know down below. Going down a rung on the ladder, we have the 8 to 9 bracket. These are the games that I wholeheartedly love, and while they may have issues, the good far outweigh the bad. And I would happily purchase this game again at full price if it meant I could experience it over again for the first time. And this has 2 thumbs up for recommendations. Such titles for me include Cyberpunk 2077 at an 8.5, which is the highest rating I've given out to date of me writing this. Monday, February 26, 2024. Anno Domini according to the Gregorian calendar. Red Dead Redemption 2 and Witcher 3 at a solid 8. These are games I will happily get lost in for days on end and multiple playthroughs. Again, worth 2 thumbs up for recommendations. In the 6 to 7 bracket, we have stuff that's well made, nothing too bad about the game, but at the same time, nothing for me to spend hours gushing over. Everything is competently made, maybe 1 or 2 things holding it back, a weaker story, uninteresting gameplay, just uninspired art direction, or, and this is where it gets subjective, it just doesn't click with me for some reason. Overall, good time, worth the price of admission, and if it's discounted or on sale, go for it. It will be worth your money. Such games include Bioshock 1 and 2, the Ezio trilogy for Assassin's Creed, and Witcher 2. Along with Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. These are fun games, but not anything for me to rant and rave over. Again, solid recommendations when they're on sale. And if they are your particular cup of tea, get them full price. Here is where things get a bit less worthwhile. In the 5 range, we have a game that was made competently. There were developers who made this game, and the game came out. But beyond such things, it is lacking in most every other department, or it's such a toss-up of good and bad that it all just averages out at a 5. These are games like Ghostwire Tokyo, or Hogwarts Legacy. The sins of the parts bring down the boons of the whole. They can be worth playing, but at extreme discount, or through a service like Game Pass or PlayStation Plus. And, as a side note, these are largely down here due to personal taste and less a semi-logical attempt of objectivism. Way down at the bottom of the totem pole is the 4 through 1 bracket. These games are varying levels of shitty or unenjoyable. these games are such that I actively do not enjoy playing. The ones that I will look at and see if I can get a refund, even if it was free. I find myself wishing that I might even be able to rewind time so I never had to experience it. Sometimes it's the story direction. Sometimes it's the characters. Sometimes it's not even a good entry into the series as a whole, with the only major example I can think of being Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Oh, what's this, Greenie? Assassin Christmas.
Though, and I will admit, I might not have been in a good mood when I threw together the write-up for that game, but I don't fully feel like going back and trying to see if I was right again. If you love Syndicate, more power to you, but it's just not clicking for me. Overall, I hope this mess of a list gives you a general idea of how I order my scale and rankings. I want to thank Scotch, once again, for bearing with me and helping compile my thoughts. Been meaning to make something like this for a while, purely because I feel my scaling is a bit harsher than some, given that I put general competency at 5 and decent enjoyability at 6 up. So, going forward, I want to clear this up, as well as make a graphic of sorts to help demonstrate that. Anyway, I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I am wishing you a wonderful March going forward. Let me know what you want to see next. I've got 2 more projects cooking in the background that I want to finish soon. So, until next time, I'm Sven, and this is Elven Prince, signing out.